What's going on, everyone, and welcome to a new video. It's me, Prof. Jeffy, and today we are going to be making a Pokeball tier list. Now, me as a shiny hunter, I'm going to be looking at how they look, of course, and how much I would want a shiny in that Pokeball. Let's get right into it, starting with the Pokeball. It's very simple, of course. It's the original, it's the Pokeball. It's pretty good, in my opinion. I like these simple kinds of balls. There are a couple more, like the Premier Ball and even the Cherish and the Park Ball, even though those are not really available to get a shiny in just like that. The Park Ball isn't even available anywhere. I would love it to be available because it looks pretty cool. Let's put the Pokeball at the... it's somewhere between here, I'd say. I'm going to put it at A, but it's probably going to be low A tier. Then the Great Ball. Great Ball is... it's alright. I would... If I would try and get a shiny that is, for instance, blue, I would rather go for a Beast Ball, or a Dive Ball, or even a Lure Ball, if that makes sense for that shiny. So I'm gonna say it's a C tier. It's not the worst. Maybe low B. Maybe we'll rearrange it later. But yeah, the Ultra Ball, yeah, straight C. Because it just isn't that good. I think if it were fully yellow or fully black, I'd feel differently about it. I like that they have these different designs though, but it just doesn't, it's not for me. Let's say that, it's not for me. Master Ball, I don't like the design of it at all. I mean, I get what they're going for. It's like a bit of a more special look to the ball, but yeah, it's just not for me. Then we have the Safari Ball, which is the last of the Generation 1 balls. The Safari Ball for me is an A tier. It's great, I love it. Although in some iterations, for instance on Pokemon Home, it doesn't look all that great. Now we're going on to the Generation 2 balls. Right here we have the Fast Ball. The Fast Ball, yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I don't like it more than the Safari Ball though. I would definitely get shinies in this, of course. I think it's a great ball. It fits the most, I think, with electric types like Jolteon or Electrike. Although Electrike I would probably go for a Beast or a Dive Ball because it's blue. But Growlithe, for instance, I really like it for Growlithe. Although this one, this next one also works for Growlithe, in my opinion. Which is the Level Ball. Yeah, and the Level Ball definitely is an S tier Pokeball for me. I really like the design. Its colors might not always fit with like shinies, but overall it just looks very good in my opinion. Same for the Lure Ball. And I think I would say that I like the Lure Ball a little bit more than the Level Ball. Then we have the Heavy Ball. The Heavy Ball is definitely an A tier, I think. It could be a little bit better. It's a bit bulky, and I know that's what it's supposed to be, because it has heavy Pokemon in it, but it just looks really big and bulky, even though it's just as big as anything else. Then we have the Love Ball. Love Ball's great. It's simple, but it's great. Not much more to say about that one, I think. Then we have the Friend Ball over here. Friend Ball is, I think, one of my favorites, honestly. It's a really cool ball. Green is like one of my favorite colors, so it's definitely very, very high up there for me. Then we have the Moon Ball, which is another. If I'd make a top 3, well, I'm gonna make a top 3 right here, but if I'd make a top 3, this one is definitely in there as well. I think maybe even above the Friend Ball. It's just very good. I really like it. I love this color of blue that they use. It's a similar color than they use on the Lure Ball, which I just really like. Then we have the Sports Ball. Sports Ball, it's a ball that is very simple. I'd use it often, I would say, for either bug types, because it's used in the bug catching contest, and for like simple normal types sometimes. For instance, my shiny Eevee I hunted in a Sport Ball. Because it's a normal type, it would fit with a Pokeball, but I'd rather get it in a Sports Ball. Because it's different, it's harder to get, you know? That's something about especially about all of these top Pokeballs that I like about them. I'm actually going to move down the Pokeball into B tier, because I think it should be there. Maybe the Sports Ball even as well, because it's, yeah, as I said, it's just like the Pokeball but a tier up. Then we have the Netball. Netball is definitely an A Pokeball. I really like it. It's a very good Pokeball for, again, bug types, some water types as well, some other Pokemon that it fits with the color or with the theme of the shiny. For instance, it's a Pokeball I could use for Jolteon. I think I actually have a shiny Jolteon in a Netball, and I caught it in a Netball because I think that shiny Jolteon kind of looks like it could be a bug type. That's, for instance, one of those things that I'd sometimes do with a Pokeball. Then we have the Dive Ball. The Dive Ball, for me, I'd even say it's probably an S tier Pokeball. It's my favorite Pokeball, one of my favorites, actually it's not my favorite, of the Generation 3 Pokeballs. There is one that I like more, that we'll get to in a moment. Then we have the Nest Ball. I used to really like this ball, but recently, I don't know what it is, like, it doesn't always fit. For some reason, the green and yellow together, it kind of works for green shinies, but so not really. That's why it's going to be in B tier. And then we have the Repeat Ball. Repeat Ball is really kind of one of those Pokeballs that has gone down in value to me. And that's just because of raids. Everyone is catching Pokemon in either a Repeat Ball, a Dusk Ball, or a Fast Ball. A Quick Ball, I mean. So that's it's kind of gone down in value to me because you just see them way too much. The design of it is not the best as well. I'd say it's probably here for me. No, it's the Ultra Ball is definitely better. Then we have the Timer Ball. The Timer Ball is, low B tier for me. I like it, but it's not the best ball. It's again kind of bulky, just like the Heavy Ball. I don't really like that in Pokeballs sometimes. Then we have the Luxury Ball. Luxury Ball is a very good ball in my opinion. It's one of those balls, I'm gonna put it in low A tier. It's one of those balls that if you don't have or don't want to use a harder to get Pokeball, it's the Pokeball you would use to catch a shiny, for me anyway. That's definitely something I'll do with that ball. Then next up, we have the last Pokeball from the 3rd generation. And I already said it, there is one Pokeball from the 3rd generation Pokeballs that I like more than the Dive Ball. This is it. And I don't know why. It's just too simple, I would say. But I think it's better. And I would even say I like it better than some of these balls over here. Yeah, I would definitely put it right here. It's simple, but it's like a step up from the normal Pokeball. It looks a lot better, and I will probably use some of these other balls behind it over this one, but in my opinion, it's just, I don't know, it's just a nice looking Pokeball. Then right now, we have the Generation 4 Pokeballs. Actually, there are 5 of them, 2 of which are not really usable, but we're going to put them in the tier list anyway. Now, first up, we have the Dusk Ball. The Dusk Ball, for me, it's just a little bit better than the Master Ball. The reason mainly with this one is that in the sprite it looks pretty good. But the reason it's down here is because the 3D model really doesn't. I really don't like the 3D model of this Pokeball. And the same goes for the Heal Ball. In the sprite it looks good, but the 3D models, it just doesn't look good. These two Pokeballs have gradients in their Pokeballs on the 3D models, and it just doesn't work, in my opinion. It will be way better if the green spots and the like creamy like stripes on these two Pokeballs would be set like in or out from the normal Pokeball, so it's not just painted on. That's just something that I would like to see from these Pokeballs, but I don't think that's gonna happen ever. Then we have the Quick Ball. The Quick Ball is going to be right here. It's a Pokeball I used to use a lot because I didn't really, when I started shiny hunting, I didn't really care about what Pokeball would catch a shiny, and sometimes I would if it were like a more special shiny. But nowadays I would rather just get a shiny in a good looking Pokeball, whatever it is. So I have a lot of shinies that I actually got in a quick ball. I would kind of like to hunt them again, basically, for my shiny living decks at some point. Right, then we have 2 balls that are, yeah, a bit weird. First we have the Cherished Ball. Now the Cherished Ball is only available for event Pokemon. So there are shiny Pokemon that are available in the Cherished Ball, but they are not huntable. So you don't like get the satisfaction of hunting it yourself and then catching it in this Pokeball. But for looks wise, I would put it in the A tier. Again, just like green, red is one of my favorite colors. And this is an all red Pokeball. I would maybe even put it in the S tier, right here, just for looks. Yeah, let's keep it there actually. And then we have the Park Ball. This Pokeball is just not available at all. It is available like in the game. You can't get it. It's like in the game code. It's still there, but you can't get it. This Pokeball is only available in the catching minigames for the Generation 4 games, where you transfer Pokemon from Generation 3 through Generation 4. These Pokeballs are available in Pal Park when you catch the other Pokemon. I would really like to see this Pokeball make a new appearance as a Pokeball you are actually available to get, because I think it looks really good. Now, where would I put this Pokeball? I think I would put it in the A tier somewhere. I'd say maybe here. Yeah, I think that's a nice spot for this Pokeball. Now, we have 2 more Pokeballs left. First we have the Dream Ball, and then we have the Beast Ball. Dream Ball is definitely a very good Pokeball. I really like it. I don't like it more, I think, than the Love Ball though. I would say that I would put it around here. And then the Beast Ball. Yeah, the Beast Ball is my favorite Pokeball of all time. And that is it for this tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave your opinions down below. I will leave a link to this tier list in the description down below as well, that you can make your own tier list and maybe tweet it to me or send it to me on Instagram or whatever. Those links to my social medias can also be found down in the description below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to catch more videos in the future, and I will see you next time.